What's up, YouTube? It's Eddie Barrios from the Bronx. Today, I just want to freely speak about the problems at our border with Mexico. The problem that everybody knows that Trump started. I'm talking about the kids. Now, all of a sudden, mostly Republicans, which is true, are complaining about the problems with the kids in cages at our southern borders. And we all know, even the hypocrites know, that this problem was created by the Trump administration when they all of a sudden, which I didn't understand, why were they separating the kids from the parents? I didn't get that. But I guess, I don't know. Anyway, so now a lot of Republicans are making this big stink about it. When Trump started this bullshit, not many of them had much to say. Now Trump is out, and the problem has gotten worse because Trump created it. Now they have a lot to say. Now they're saying, look at the problem. Look what's going on. The Biden administration's only been in for a couple of months. I mean, come on. You guys know. I'm talking to the ones who are complaining all of a sudden now because it's a Democratic president in charge now. So now you want to try to push this off like it's his fault. You know what? People are going to come here. Me, thank God I was born in this country because I've been to many of those countries. And I thank God I was born here. I thank God I was born here because it's bad. I've been to Mexico. I've been to Colombia. I've been to El Salvador. I went to Peru. To be poor, I'd rather be poor in America. I'd rather be homeless and poor here in America. Because even the ones that are working hard over there are still poor. They make nothing. So Americans are wondering, why are these people trying to come to my country? Why are they dropping their kids off? Come on. Come on, be real. If you were in that situation, you'd be climbing those fucking walls too. You'll be climbing those walls. I definitely would. Who doesn't want to come to America and live the American dream? Shit. Homeless people out here, you know, they live better. Homeless people in America live better than the working families in those countries. Of course they're going to try to come. Most definitely. That's my little buttercup. That's my little buttercup. It's supposed to be puppies. All right. Get down. Go. Now you're digging your nails in my stomach. So I find it sad, you know, that people in this country all of a sudden are acting this way. Yeah, I understand. We can't take everybody. Everybody in the world can't come live here in America. We get that. I understand that. But the way a lot of these people who say, get out of my country, go back to where you came from, that's not even sensibility. That's just pure hate because they're from Mexico and El Salvador. They're Hispanics. You know, these are people who obviously have a problem with people of color, you know? But you know what I'm saying? I say if they make it here, it doesn't affect me. I know a lot of illegal people, and I'm going to tell you something. You say they come here, they're taking our jobs, they're doing this, they're doing that. That's a bunch of crap and bullshit, and you know it. That's just hate spewing out of your heart and your doodle mouth. That's just pure hate. I'm going to tell you the illegals that I know in this country and everywhere where I live, including where I live now, they work harder than the people from this country. They take the jobs that Americans don't want. They work hard. And guess what? They pay taxes. They all pay taxes. And most of them work cheaper than the American minimum wage. They work cheaper. I know people who hear that, especially in New York City, they work for $4, $5, $6 an hour still. But even that little bit of shit money is way more than what they make in their country. And a lot of them literally live in makeshift houses over there. I don't know if a lot of you people who talk all this bullshit about these people know how they live. They live horribly. I don't blame any of them for climbing that wall. You know what? I say do it. Come. If you're going to come to this country and you're going to work and you're going to pay taxes, that's good enough for me. Don't complain about they're taking your jobs. Let me tell you something. The majority of these people that come here have no skill. A lot of them are mostly laborers. They're not taking your jobs. They're just doing the jobs that you don't want. They're doing the jobs that Americans complain about. You know what? Americans are so goddamn privileged and spoiled. And I just believe that you just hate to see that people like them come here and they actually work hard. And it's not that they're taking your jobs, it's just that they're making you look bad. Because they work 10 times harder than you ever will. And they complain less. Because Americans, no matter what they get, they still have some more to complain about. You have taken this country for granted. Me, I am glad I am here. I'm happy with everything. Even when Trump was in office, it didn't affect my life. Trump is a piece of crap, but he was the president. He was elected. It's accepted. I wasn't sitting around fucking complaining about every goddamn thing. I was shocked at a lot of things that he's done, but it has not affected my life. It has not affected my work. My life has not changed because of Trump. And now you guys are trying to act like your lives are so affected by Biden being president. You're only affected because Donald Trump lost and you're bitter. This whole country was built up of immigrants. Immigrants. And forget the fact that America was taken. You know, I'm not even going to get into that. You all know that. You guys stole this, your ancestors stole this country. Number one, everybody comes from somewhere else. There's really not much original about America. Every tradition we have comes from somewhere else. All American favorite foods come from somewhere else. It's as American as apple pie. It's as American as hot dogs. Newsflash, all that came from another country. It was not created here. It's just pure hate. This is something I was thinking about all day. I was really sitting around watching these news things. You know, it's hate. It can't be anything else. It's just pure hatred. You know? It's the same way Donald Trump thought. Even Donald Trump said it. He says, why can't more people from like he prefer to have illegals, but white illegals from Europe, you know? And I know you guys, most of you guys think the same way, you know? But you know what? Got a big news flash for you. You're never, ever gonna stop those people from coming here. Ever. Ever. There's no wall. History has proven that walls don't work. They just don't work. You're not gonna keep people from coming to this country. They're gonna get in. One way or another, they're gonna get in. You could build a 40-foot wall. Mexico will build 41-foot ladders. You're not gonna keep people from coming in. The same way all your ancestors came in, they're gonna come in. They're going to come in by boat. They're going to come in crossing the desert. They're going to climb the wall. They're going to dig under the wall. They're going to dig. Let me tell you something. Them motherfucking, they dig tunnels. And they're still finding tunnels. They'll get through. You know? They'll get through. And you know what? Those little kids, they deserve a better life. You know? I think it's messed up that those parents are dropping their kids at the border. They're actually taking them and dropping them off, you know? And that's something that Donald Trump started. He started that. When he started separating the parents from the kids and all that crap, he created something that it's out of control now. Now it's just totally out of control. Now they're voluntarily dropping their kids off. And a lot of you people will say, oh, those are terrible parents. Because you don't know the situation in those countries. You don't know the murders. People are starving. They're dying. Kids are dying in those countries because they can't eat. You think they're shitty parents because they're dropping their kids at the U.S. border? You know what? At least at the U.S. border, they know America's going to feed those kids. They're going to feed and clothe those kids. They have a better chance here without their parents than they do there with their parents. And you people need to understand that bullshit. You don't know. You just don't know. So you talk, and you talk all this hate and my country this and my country that. And just remember, your great grandparents, they came from somewhere else. Whether they came illegally or not, most of them came illegally, but they came from somewhere else. And you guys settled here. This is Eddie Barrios from the Bronx.